Meanwhile, protests against Tehreek-E-Taliban Pakistan have rocked the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, which, of course, is Nobel Peace Laureate Malala Yousafzai's hometown. The thousands of people hit the streets to oppose the attack that took place on a school bus earlier this week on Monday that killed its driver and injured a 10-year-old child. The protesters demanded the government should take action against the attackers and have also sought freedom from terror. The Tehreek-E-Taliban Pakistan has denied responsibility for the attack, and the police have said that the motive behind the attack is presently being investigated.
Are
the people of Swat militants being targeted? No. These are just peaceful people who want peace. We can't carry more coffins. Peace is our last demand. If the government can't bring peace, we don't need these institutions that are living on our tax money. We just need peace.
But also Malala Yousafzai returned to her native Pakistan on Tuesday to meet with the flood victims, 10 years after a Taliban assassination attempt against her. Her visit, only the second one since she was flown to Britain for life-saving treatment, comes amidst protests for peace in her hometown, where the TTP terror group is once again on the rise.
All schools in Swat are closed today due to yesterday's attack. We appeal to the government to take action against the attacks here, as the situation is deteriorating, and we ask them to provide us complete support.
We are protesting because this unrest from the attacks in Swat has destroyed our peace and tranquility. The future of our children is at stake. We call on the government to bring the peace.
Now, Yousafzai was just 15 years old when the Pakistani Taliban, an independent group that shares a common ideology with the Afghan Taliban, had shot her in the head over her campaign for girls' education. The Tehreek-E-Taliban Pakistan had waged a years-long insurgency that ended with a major military crackdown in 2014. But despite that, the group still continues to remain very, very active. And there's also been a resurgence in terms of the unrest since the Afghan Taliban returned to power in Kabul last year. The Tehreek-E-Taliban Pakistan has claimed dozens of attacks in recent weeks, mostly against security forces and also against the anti-Taliban elders. And our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik has been tracking the story very closely for us and has sent us this report from Islamabad. Listen in.
Thousands of people gathered in Swat, Pakistan's northwestern provinces area, demanding that they would not be accepting a rule by a terror reign. This after a school van was fired upon, which led to the killing of the van driver and injuring a student. The police claim that the killing was a result of personal enmity and that no terror organization was involved. The Tehreek-E-Taliban have denied being involved in this killing, whereas locals are insistive that it was the Taliban that was behind it. Now, it is pertinent to mention that in August this year, we saw videos emerging on social media where allegedly members from the TTP, the militant group, had taken hostage some officials, which were later released. The Pakistani military described them as, implying them as local militants. Anas Malik, in Islamabad, Pakistan for WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.